The Peace Tower on Parliament Hill last night lit up with virtual poppies. They do this every year as a tribute from the Royal Canadian Legion ahead of Remembrance Day. And for, well, every night since October the 30th now, they project poppies onto the tower. 117,000 poppies have cascaded down, and there is one for each of Canada's fallen, going back to the very beginning of the First World War. One of our Remembrance Day notes, of course, ahead of tomorrow's special commemorations. A story that we're learning about this morning from Canada's former Chief of Defence Staff. He is now using Remembrance Day this year to call for a greater recognition of Canadians who served in Afghanistan. In Ottawa, we welcome Murray Brewster back to the program. Of course, he always covers these military affairs and veterans affairs for us. Murray, tell us about this campaign.
Well, this has been a topic of conversation, Heather, in the veterans community for a number of years. The notion that a Canadian soldier did not qualify for a Victoria Cross is something that has bothered a lot of soldiers who served in Afghanistan. Now, 8 years ago, in a previous journalistic life, I wrote a piece, and my Remembrance Day piece was on how a Canadian soldier had not qualified for VC in Afghanistan, and I compared the VC citations of the First and Second World War soldiers who had received the honor then with some of the actions that had taken place in Afghanistan. And that has sort of spurred on a group of former soldiers to conduct even more in-depth research. And they've identified 10 individuals who have received Canada's second highest military award, which is the Military Star of Valor. And they're going to make a case over the next year through a documentary and presenting to the public the notion that some of these citations, one or more, should be upgraded. And this is what General Rick Hillier has gotten behind because the Afghan war was on his watch, and he has always been a big supporter of the troops. Now, with General Hillier behind it, he's promised that within a year, they're going to present all of this to the public and get the public on and hopefully get a grassroots campaign to have people pressure the government, pressure the national defense to upgrade some of these awards.
Is this likely to take place, to go through, Murray?
Well, that's a good question, because getting a medal citation through up to the Governor General, because the process is that the Defense Department recommends to the Governor General that there should be a medal citation. These go through 3 committees of national defense, and I spoke with DND last night, and they point out that they have reviewed the medals that were awarded for Afghanistan on 2 occasions. Both former Chief of the Defense Staff General Walt Matinchuk and the current CDS, General Jonathan Vance, ordered reviews. And those reviews have come back and said that everything that has been awarded was done correctly. So we'll see, and we'll see what kind of evidence that these former soldiers present to the public.
Murray, thanks for the time today, for bringing this forward. With tomorrow in the offing, of course, there's Murray Brewster, who covers defense stories and reporting for us on CBC News.